Hey, what's going on, everybody? In this video, we are going to be breaking down Spider-Man the Animated Series, Season 3, Episode 7, The Man Without Fear. Let's get into it, break it down, hit that intro.
You are watching the Fan Club.
You're watching the Fan Club.
And you're watching the Fan Club. Do you know what time it is?
And you know what time it is.
It's time for the Fan Club. Let's go. Hey!
I can't do this on my own, cause you know things ain't always sweet when you out here in these streets. But my morpher when it morph, I made a fake one.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Fan Club. It is your boy, Dan Brosnan, in the building. In today's episode, we will be breaking down The Man Without Fear. This is the 7th episode of the 3rd season of Spider-Man, the Animated Series. Last episode, we met Daredevil for the first time, and this is a continuation of the last one. So let's just get right into it. This episode of Spider-Man the Animated Series, The Man Without Fear, masterfully intertwines a thrilling rescue mission between escalating political intrigue and personal stakes. The episode opens with Spider-Man and Daredevil battling a raging fire at the Fishtronics building, a blaze orchestrated by Kingpin to frame Peter Parker for treason. Daredevil's superhuman abilities are showcased as he bravely holds up collapsing debris, allowing both heroes to reach a vital data disk that could exonerate Peter. Their daring escape from the Inferno is punctuated by moments of shared danger and mutual respect, Daredevil taking a direct hit to save Spider-Man, emphasizing their growing partnership amidst the chaos. Securing the disc proves perilous. Spider-Man narrowly avoids death after a wall collapse, only to be rescued by Daredevil. This near-death experience fosters a deeper trust between them, leading Daredevil to reveal Kingpin's true identity as the mastermind behind the frame-up. Their brief moment of triumph is short-lived as they're immediately confronted by federal agents led by the seemingly impartial Agent Susan Choi. Meanwhile, the episode expertly parallels the action with the unfolding investigation. Terry Lee challenges Agent Choi's premature conclusions and skepticism. Back at Crime Central, the Kingpin's initial confidence in his scheme crumbles as Richard Fisk reveals Spider-Man's escape and the retrieval of incriminating evidence. This revelation ignites Kingpin's rage and a desperate plan to capture Peter at the hospital where his Aunt May is hospitalized after a sudden collapse. Peter's visit to Matt Murdock's apartment, revealing Matt's involvement in securing Peter's exoneration, highlights the quiet heroism of the lawyer and solidifies the budding alliance between the two heroes. The tension is further heating up by the unfolding events at the hospital, culminating in a shocking betrayal by Anna Watson, revealed to be the Chameleon, who captures Peter and Mary Jane. The episode's climax is a breathtaking showdown at Kingpin's mansion, a battle of wits and physical prowess. Terry Lee's persistent investigation uncovers the connection between Richard Fisk and Agent Choi, providing crucial support for the heroes. The ensuing confrontation involving Daredevil, Spider-Man, and the Kingpin's forces features thrilling fight sequences, disguises, and high-stakes rescues. Daredevil's keen observation skills are essential in unmasking the Chameleon's impersonation of Kingpin, adding a layer of complexity to the already chaotic situation. The eventual arrest of Richard Fisk and Susan Choi only scratches the surface of the Kingpin's far-reaching power. The final scenes highlight the ongoing struggle against Kingpin, the complex relationship between Spider-Man and Daredevil, and the ever-present threat looming over Peter's life and loved ones, setting the stage for future conflicts and demonstrating the enduring power of alliances forged in adversity. The episode's ending leaves viewers questioning the extent of Kingpin's influence, while simultaneously cementing the uneasy trust and budding respect between two extraordinary heroes. I absolutely loved this one. If you say that this two-parter is the best two-parter in Spider-Man in the series, I'm not going to argue with you. It was very well put together. I loved the ending where Peter finally figured out who the Kingpin is, and then the Kingpin rolls up and apologizes to Peter Parker, and he has to bite his tongue and act like he doesn't know that he's this huge crime lord. And then he says like Spider-Man's gonna get you someday, like in his head. It was awesome. And the Wilson Fisk backstory was pure fire and also really dark. His dad basically set him up. He didn't take the fall. He made his son take the fall. So when he got out, he became the dang crime lord known as the Kingpin and had his dad murdered because that was the last person that knew him as his old self. He changed up, man. It was dark. I'm not going to lie, like he had his dad murked. I loved that Spider-Man finally made a friend. Now, he's teamed up before with like the Punisher. He's teamed up before with S.H.I.E.L.D., with Blade. But this is like the first one that kind of feels like an actual friend. Now, what are your thoughts? I absolutely love this episode. Before I let you go, let's get into some trivia and notes from Spider-Man animated fandom. This episode in Frame was intended to be a backdoor pilot for a Daredevil cartoon. The series was put on hold to coincide with the 2003 Daredevil movie. However, the Daredevil series was eventually canceled. Mark Hoffmeyer revealed in an interview that Framed and The Man Without Fear are two of his favorite episodes. The Man Without Fear is Daredevil's nickname in the comics. Also, Mercy Memorial Hospital, the hospital Aunt May is taken to, is a real hospital in New York. When Susan Choi calls Richard Fisk from her office, she only dials 3 numbers on the phone, not enough to actually make a phone call. Now, could there be like some trigger point or something special because it's the fancy Kingpin? I don't know. In one scene, Terry Lee drives past the theater that Blade uses as his headquarters. If you're gonna ride past Blade's headquarters, you could have just knocked on the door and got him out for this one. He would have loved it. Kingpin's origin in the episode was original to the series. In the comics, his real name was not Wilson Fisk. Also in the comics, Wilson Fisk started off as an enforcer for the New York City crime lord, Don Rigoletto. Fisk eventually killed the boss, took control of his criminal empire, and started calling himself the Kingpin. Season 3 had 14 episodes, but only 8 of them dealt with sins committed by fathers. This episode dealt with the sins committed by Kingpin's father, which eventually led him to Wilson Fisk's arrest. This in turn inspired Fisk to become the Kingpin and kill his father. In the flashback to how Kingpin rose to power, he was shown as a young man. However, a Daily Bugle newspaper with an article about Kingpin's rise to power is dated 1995. The year is a mistake because it is known that Kingpin has been active in the criminal underworld for several years prior to the episode. Considering that Kingpin has to be in his mid to late 40s, the flashback scenes would have to take place roughly sometime between 1964 and 1968. This episode marks one of the only few times a character punches someone. Kingpin punches Spider-Man when he pulls him off of a wall. During Fisk, Choi, and Chameleon's trial, the judge finds them guilty. However, Chameleon is not in the courtroom. In the episode The Cat, it is revealed that since Chameleon is a dangerous terrorist, S.H.I.E.L.D. took him into custody shortly after his arrest and imprisoned him on the S.H.I.E.L.D. helicarrier. Holy crap, those were some really good notes today. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Shout out everyone that takes the time out of their day to watch this content. You are the real MVPs, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members, Salima Ramirez, Stephen Heffelman, Thomas Franco, Anime King Nick, Louis Cairns, and Roderick Hare. Thank you guys so much for your support, and if you want a video shout out like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Hey, what's going on? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, hit that share button, and if you can, please sign up to be a member today. We have 3 membership power-ups. We have the Gold Ranger power-up, the most popular. You get into our exclusive fan club chat group. We have fan-exclusive videos that we are adding monthly now. And you get a video shout out. Yes, folks, at the end of our videos, I will shout out your name. We also have the Quantum Ranger Power Up where you get monthly meetings online with me. Yes, folks, we will talk once a month on Zoom, and you can give me your ideas for future episodes. And then we have a professional package, the Dr. K Power Up, that is for businesses that want to tap into the platform. If you guys can, please sign up to be a member today. It is highly appreciated and it helps us keep these videos going. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Hi, we're Bulk and Skull. We have been requested by the Fan Club to say something funny.